history of chess, specifically that of Western chess, is about 1,500 years long and originated from India during the 6th century AD. It then moved to Persia, the Muslim world, and then finally Europe. In Europe, chess developed its current form during the 15th century AD. In the second half of the 19th century, modern tournament play began, and the first World Chess Championship was held in 1886. The 20th century saw great leaps forward in chess theory and the establishment of the World Chess Federation. Developments in the 21st century include the employment of computers for analysis, team consultations, and online gaming.
I think that's our take.
The next pieces would be the rooks. They can move. They're very useful, but they're kind of stuck at the beginning. It'll take a while for you to be able to move them.
Okay.
They go on the corners.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why the rook, the history of the rook, from what I learned, is a castle.
Okay.
So as you're saying now, they're stuck at the corner.
For a
now
while.
I understand. For a while.
They're very useful once you get them out, but they're hard to take out.
Okay.
They're kind of stuck.
I'm going to start with the rook, and the reason I start with the rook is because it's one of the simple pieces, and I like to break them down one piece at a time. The rook moves vertically, which is up and down, and horizontally, which is side to side, okay? He can go one space at a time, or he can go all the way across the board, okay? And it goes the same way vertically. So that is the rook.
What's your favorite chess piece and why?
I would have to go with the rook. And it's kind of it's almost a tie between the rook and the knight. And I'll tell you why. The rook I love because he moves across the board vertically and horizontally, but also because he kind of comes out of nowhere sometimes. He can be at the opposite end of the board and attack a piece without anybody even really noticing. And he's also an excellent tool to get the king in checkmate.
The rook moves horizontal and vertically, forward and backwards, if you please. It must be an empty square in between to capture the enemy. Capture the enemy, capture the enemy, capture the enemy. 1 king, 1 queen, 2 bishops, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 players, 8 pawns, 1 board.